So everyone always asks me, what's the difference between an Acer Aspire 3 and an Acer Aspire 5? Well, let me explain. The Acer Aspire 3 is going to have a much more straight edge design here. And if you compare it to the Acer Aspire 5, the Acer Aspire 5 has a more curved edge design. If you open up the screen, which I'm going to do, this is going to be on your Acer Aspire 5. You notice that you are still getting the same size screen as the Acer Aspire 3. The keyboard is just about the same in terms of overall feel. The trackpad is going to be wider on an Acer Aspire 3, and on the 5, it does come with a fingerprint reader. One of the biggest differences will usually come down to the specs inside of these different computers. The Acer Aspire 5 is normally better spec'd, but that's because it has a higher number. That does not mean you're not going to find a Acer Aspire 3 that is also going to be just as equally well spec'd as the 5. Speakers, the Acer Aspire 5 will have the leg in terms of their speaker configuration. So if you're looking for external sound, I think the 5 is going to have a little bit better in that sense. But let's now look at the ports. So if I go side by side on the ports, you'll notice that on both on the 5 and the 3, they both come with the same ports on the left side. If you look on the opposite side, they both come with just about the same, except for on the 5, you're getting one additional USB-A port. They both come with the HDMI. They both come with the same charging cable, which is a proprietary charging cable from Acer. But if you have one for the 5, it will work on the 3. If you look at the hinges on the back, the Acer Aspire 3 is coming with updated hinges. This is coming from their Chromebooks and the Acer Flip 5s, but this is not going to be able to open up all the way. While on the Acer Aspire 5, this is coming with one long hinge. If you look at total overall weight, the 5 is going to be slightly heavier, but that's because it has better specs. And I've included and I upgraded mine with another SSD. And if you're going to open them, there is a lot of space inside, so you can update the RAM and the hard drives on both. And this is my Acer Aspire 5 that I've had for over, I think, 18 months. And we have another one that we got for a friend. This is why I really like mine. Because if I want to use this for my child and I want to just show him something, I can go fully 180. This is a really cool feature. Now, the question is, can I do that with this Acer Aspire 3? Not the same. It is not the same. So you don't get this on the Acer Aspire 3. But relatively speaking, both screens are going to be really bright. Both screens are really easy to use. I like both of mine, and I don't think I would really be hard pressed to find better values. I've had my Acer Aspire 5 for a long time. I use it to stream. I even use it to do productivity. I would not recommend it for heavy gaming. If most games that are going to be these AAA titles these days, they just have too big of a memory draw. They just use too much resistant resources. So this is really for productivity and schoolwork. And if you want something that just looks really good, it punches way outside of its class, and everybody always asks me like, oh, that's a really beautiful computer. I think the Acer Aspire 3 in looks, aesthetics, and just sheer functionality is a great choice as well. So with that, thanks for watching, everybody. This is my Acer Aspire 3 versus my Acer Aspire 5, and I'll see you next time. This is David with the French Glow, signing off. Bye, bye, bye.